Hello again. I want to talk about this atheist thing that I've been talking about recently, well, in my last video anyway. As you know, I'm not overly keen on the title, atheist and atheism. It's all the negative baggage, I suppose, that comes with it. I mean, this isn't even a word that was invented by the atheists to describe themselves. I mean, this is a word that was pretty much invented by the theist to describe the non-theist. Yeah, in the same way that the word leper was invented to describe those with leprosy. You leper, you atheist, you know, that kind of thing. But anyway, putting that aside, I do understand from the point of view of communication that it probably is the correct word to use, being as I am technically an atheist, in the broadest sense. If that even makes any sense. The broadest sense. Because there is only one meaning, I suppose. But anyway, what was I going to talk about? You see, the thing is this. It doesn't matter whether I'm an atheist or not. Because it doesn't mean I'm right. Doesn't mean I'm wrong. What it does mean is that I don't have anything to prove about what I believe. I really don't. I mean, if somebody comes up to me and says, I've just read a book on the Loch Ness Monster and I now believe in the Loch Ness Monster, it is not for me to go and dredge Loch freaking Ness to prove to them that there is no monster there. It is for them to go and dredge Loch Ness and prove to me that it is there, because they are making the claim that there's something in there. If the reverse were true, it would mean that they could come back to me every 5 minutes with a brand new poxy belief. And then, you know, what, I've got to go and look for fairies now? I've got to go down to the bottom of everybody's garden in the world to find your bloody fairies, and if I don't find them, you're still going to claim they're there anyway? You see what I mean? You see how ridiculous that is? So, quite obviously, the onus is on those who are making the claim. The real truth of all this, though, is that I don't care, to be honest with you. I mean, nobody has to prove anything to anybody. All they have to do is leave each other the fuck alone. And stop pointing at each other and saying how idiotic they are, or you're going to burn in some kind of fiery hell because you don't believe what I believe, etc. But anyway, so see, the thing is, here's the big difference between theism and atheism. It's the emotional attachment. You see, there's a big emotional attachment to believing in God. People want God to love them, and they love God, and they want it, and they need it, and they want to go to church, and they want to praise the Lord, and they love, and it's, you know, and it's wonderful, I suppose, for them. But that also means, because they have this real need and want and emotional attachment, it's much more difficult to make them change their mind if the evidence shows that, well, it's just bullshit. Because they want that thing so much that they're going to blinker it out. Now, the atheist is completely the opposite in that regard. I could quite happily change my view to the position of theism if I had ample evidence to prove such, because I have no emotional reasons to hang on to what I currently disbelieve. There's nothing for me to hook my claws into. Atheism isn't anything. It doesn't give me anything. If anything, it does take away some kind of hope of anything beyond. Not that I'd want to live for eternity. You'd want to live for bloody eternity. What are you going to do? Watch reruns of T.J. Hooker after the 7,000th year. Well, there was nothing else left. So, after the 7,000th year? That's a bit soon, isn't it? Maybe after the 14 billionth year. Maybe. So there you are. And I'm going to end this video very shortly. No, actually, I'm going to end this video now.